Today's topic is homogeneous functions. So I assume that you already know the term homogeneous means any expression when any expression is homogeneous. So the expression of this form in which the degree of each term is same means like here we have x to the power n, x to the power n minus 1 into y. So the total degree is n minus 1 plus 1. So that is n. And similarly x to the power n minus 2 into y square. So the total degree of this term n minus 2 plus 2. So इसकी भी degree क्या है n. So any expression where each term is of same degree, then it is called homogeneous expression. Now we have to consider the homogeneous function means you can take these example x square plus xy. So the second degree term and the second term is also second degree 1 plus 1. Clear? So this is second degree homogeneous equation. So these are homogeneous equation. Now the formal definition homogeneous function, a function f of xy is said to be homogeneous of degree n in x and y if it can be written in any one of the following forms. So what are these forms? Means if you substitute lambda x for x and lambda y for y in the function fxy, and it can be written like lambda to the power n into f of xy. So either you do this means you replace x by lambda x and y by lambda y, and it is if it is equal to multiplying lambda to the power n into means to the function. So if these are equal, then we say that f of xy means function is homogeneous of degree n. So whatever n is here, lambda to the power 2, 3, 4, so that is the degree of homogeneous function. Or this function, if we can write this function as x to the power n into another function of y over x, means a function where each term is of the type y over x. So this x to the power n, so this n defines the degree of the homogeneity. Similarly, f of xy is equal to y to the power n into a function of x over y, means a function where each term is of the type x over y. So this y to the power n means that this n defines the degree of the homogeneity. So if any function fxy which can be written in any one of these forms, then we say that the given function is a homogeneous function of degree n, 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 n. So now, for example, this polynomial a0 x to the power n, a1 x to the power n minus 1 y is a homogeneous function in x and y of degree n. Why? If this is homogeneous, then this can be written in any one of this form. So f of xy is equal to this. This is your given expression, the given polynomial. So if you take x to the power n common from this expression, then the left part is a0 plus a1. This is y over x whole square, and y over x n minus 1 y over x n to the power n. So if you take x to the power n common from here, you will find this, and if this is equivalent to x to the power n, and you can see that each term in this expression is of the type y over x, y over x, y over x square, y over x to the power n minus 1, and the first term is a0, that is y over x to the power 0. So this term, this expression is of the type function of y over x. So if we are taking x to the x common, then it should be a function of y over x, and if we are taking y common, then it should be a function of x over y. So this function can be written in x to the power n into a function of y over x, means the second type. So we will say that this is homogeneous function of degree n. So here we have some examples of homogeneous function. The first is x square plus xy, so second degree term. So this is a homogeneous function of degree 2. Now tan inverse y over x, because there is means what we can do here, we can take x square common from here. So x square common, that means what is left, 1 plus y over x. So x square is outside and the function is 1 plus y over x. So by using this definition, second type, we'll say that this is homogeneous function of degree 2. Similarly, tan inverse y over x. So there is nothing in multiplication. So x to the power 0 you can consider. X to the power 0 into tan inverse y over x means this is function of y over x. and here x to the power 0 is in the multiplication. So x to the power 0 means it is a homogeneous function of 0 degree. Next, 1 over x plus y. So you can take x common here, so you will get 1 over x in x plus bracket 1 plus y over x bracket close. So 1 over x. Now you take this in the numerator, because here we should have x to the power n and 2 function of y over x. So this is a function of y over x, and this 1 over x can be written as x inverse into function of y over x. So x inverse, that means the value of n is -1. So this is a homogeneous function of degree -1. Similarly, from here you can take x to the power 4 common, and x to the power 4, when we will take this in the numerator, it will be -4. So here, because x dot y over x to the power 4, y to the power 4, so x dot y in the numerator and divided by x to the power 4 into 1 plus y over x 4 power 4. So here x to the power 4, and this, because y is there, so we have to make this y also in terms of y over x. So we'll do this x square and y over x. We will multiply x, divide by x. Now y, this is y over x, this is function of y over x, and there, here we have x square divided by x to the power 4. So total x to the power means in the numerator 2 minus 4, that is -2. So this is homogeneous function of -2. Similarly, x to the power 1 by 2 divided by this. So whenever we take x square outside this square root, so x will come out, and x to the power 1 by 2 divided by x to the power 1 means x to the power -1 by 2. So these are homogeneous functions of the different degrees. A function f of xy, x square plus y over x plus y square is not homogeneous. You cannot convert this expression in any one of these forms. So this is not homogeneous. Similarly, if f of x, y, z means function is of 3 variables, then it is said to be homogeneous of degree n if it can be written as the same definition, lambda to the power n into function of x, y, z, or x to the power n function of y over x function of z over x. So if we have more independent variables, so we can apply the same concept for the homogeneity. So now you know the homogeneous, what is homogeneous function and what is the degree of homogeneous function. We have one theorem which is very important theorem, Euler's theorem on homogeneous for homogeneous functions. So what is this theorem? If f of xy is a homogeneous function of degree n in x and y and has continuous first and second order partial derivatives, then x del f over del x plus y del f over del y is equal to n into f. Similarly, for second order derivatives, x square del 2f over del x square, 2xy del 2f over del x del y plus y square del 2f over del y square is equal to n minus 1 into f, where n is what? N is the degree of homogeneity of the function. So since fxy is a homogeneous function of degree n, it is given to us. So we can write this function as lambda, in any one of these forms. So we will use the second form. So because it is a homogeneous function of degree n, so it can be written like x to the power n into function of y over x. Now we have to prove this first part, del f over del x and del f over del y. So del f over del x means we have to differentiate it with respect to x. So x to the power n is a function of x, function of y over x is also function of x. So we will apply first into second concept. So the differential of first function n into x to the power n minus 1, second as it is. Now first as it is and differential of second. So g, differential of g over g of y over x is the g dash, the function differentiation into the differentiation of the argument means y over x with respect to x. So it is minus y over x square. So this is the simplification. After simplification, you will get this. Now, because now similarly del f over del y, now we have to differentiate it with respect to y. So x to the power n is constant with respect to y. So only differential will be g dash y over x and differential of y over x. So it is x to the power n is constant, g dash into differential of y over x with respect to y, it is 1 by x. So this is the value of del f over del y. So what we have to prove, x times del f over del x plus y times del f over del y is nf. So we have multiplied x to the del f over del x and y to the del f over del y. So x into del f over del x, y into del f over del y. And if you simplify this, you will get this function. So this is what n into the second part is, means this will be cancelled out by this. So only this is left. So this is n, x to the power n into function of y over x. So this is what f, because here from equation A. So x to the power n into function of y over x is function. So x to the power n into function of y over x is our given function nf. So this we have to prove the first part. Similarly, second part, for second part we need x squared del 2 f over del x squared, means double differentiation of f with respect to x, with respect to y, and with respect to the mixed partial derivative del x del y. So for this we need second order derivatives. So now this is your first part. If you differentiate it with respect to x, you will get, this is x, this is function of x. So first into second. So x into differential of first, यानी del f over del x का differential क्या होगा with respect to x, del 2 f over del x square plus del f over del x as it is, and differential of x is 1. Similarly, y is constant and differential of del f over del y with respect to x is del 2 f over del x del y, and nf, n is constant, so n, and what is the differential of f, del f over del x. So in this way, after, because this is del f over del x, this is del f over del x, so we will take this on the right hand side. So this is minus del f over del x. So n minus 1 del f over del x. This is the value of this. Now again we will differentiate it with respect to y now. So now the x is constant with respect to y, so x is as it is, and differential of this del f over del x with respect to y is del 2 f over del 2 f over del y del x, plus now this is, we have two functions y into del f over del y of y. So we will differentiate it with respect to y first as first into second function. So y into differential of second function del f over del y with respect to y, del 2 f over del y square, plus next the differential of y is 1 and del f over del y second function is as it is equal to nf. So n del f over del y. So similarly this will get n minus 1 del f over del y. Now multiply the equation A, sorry, I have written the multiply equation B and by x and equation C by, means you have to multiply this equation by x and this equation by y. So these are B and C equation, B and C. So this is A is B and B is C, and adding. So left hand side and left hand side will be added. So x is, we have multiplied x, so x square del f over del x square plus xy into this. So x square into this, xy into this, and for this equation, because we have multiplied y, so क्या आएगा xy del 2 f over del y del x plus y square del 2 f over del y square, and right hand side में क्या आएगा, x का multiply किया है तो n minus 1 x del f over del x del f over del x, and here y into del f over del y into n minus 1 is common. Clear? So now this is from first part, this bracket is nf, this value. So this is nf, this is equal to nf, so we have written nf. So, and this is again, this is xy into something, and these are partial second order partial derivatives, but in different order. Here x is first, y is second, here y is first and x is second. But you know that these two derivatives are equal when these are partial, these are continuous derivatives. So it is already given to us that f function has continuous first and second order partial derivatives. So because the second order partial derivatives are continuous, so we can write that these two terms are same. means del 2 f over del y Lx is equal to del 2 f over del x del y. So this is 2 times. So this is what we have to prove. Now remark, in general, if f is a homogeneous function of degree n in x, y, z, t, a lot of variables are there. So it was for two variables. Now if we have more variables, then the first part x into del f over del x, y into del f over del y, z into del f over del z, t into del f over del t. So the many, how many variables are there? So the same terms would be here. It is equal to n dot f, n into f. Now the application part means verify Euler's theorem for the function this. So what we need to do for Euler's theorem? First, we need to calculate, find out what is the, it is, if it is a homogeneous function, and what is the degree of this homogeneous function. So because you know that each term here xy, yz, zx. So here we have two variables. That means the degree is 2. Here we have two variables. Degree is 2. Here we have two variables. So degree is 2. So the total power of each term is 2. So it is a homogeneous function of xy and z of degree 2. Clear? Of degree 2. So according to Euler's theorem, what we have, so this because here we have three variables x, y, z. So according to that, what we have to prove, Euler's theorem, x dot del f over del x, y into del f over del y, z into del f over del z is equal to n dot f. So n is the degree of the homogeneity. So here degree is 2. So x del u over del x, y del u over del z, del y, it is y. Z del u del z must be equal to 2 times u. 2 nf means n is 2 and f is function is u. So 2 u. So del u over del x means you have to differentiate it with respect to x. So axy, the differential is ay. The byz differential is 0 because there is no x term, and czx, the differential is cz. Similarly, del u over del y and del u over del z. So you multiply x to this, y to this, z to this, and if you add, you will get 2 times the function, which is u function. Now, first we will see this question. The u is tan inverse x cube y cube by x minus y. Prove that this is equal to this. Now, if you see that u is not homogeneous function because u is equal to tan inverse of something. So if you expand this series, suppose this is theta. So tan inverse theta. So if you expand this tan inverse, the series of tan inverse theta, you will get different powers of theta. So it is not homogeneous function, because in homogeneous function, all the terms must be of the same degree. But when you, and of course, and this cannot be converted in any one of these forms, means the conditions for homogeneity here like this. So you cannot convert in any one of these forms that function tan inverse of this. But if you take the tan inverse this side, means u is equal to tan inverse of something. So the tan u value will be x cube plus y cube over x minus y. So we have operated the tan operator here. So tan of u is equal to tan of tan inverse this. So tan into tan inverse will be cancelled out. So this is x cube plus y cube over x minus y. So now you can say that on the left hand side, this is function. So tan u is x cube plus y cube over x minus y. Now if you take x cube common from the numerator, so it is 1 plus y over x cube, and from the denominator it is x. So x 1 minus y over x. So this is x square. X cube by x is x square, and the remaining terms means these are all in terms of y over x. So we have converted the function in terms of x to the power n into function of y over x. So this is, from there we can see that this tan u is homogeneous function of degree 2. Clear? So u now not the tan u is of the form x to the power n function of y over x. So where n is 2. So we will say that tan u is a homogeneous function in xy of degree 2. So by Euler's theorem, what is the Euler's theorem? That x into del f over del x. What is f? F is homogeneous function of degree n. So here the homogeneous function is tan u. So in place of f, we will write tan u. So del f means del tan u over del x plus y del tan u over del y is equal to nf. So n is 2 and f is tan u. So tan u is your homogeneous function, not u. U is not homogeneous, but tan u is homogeneous function. So now we will differentiate this tan u with respect to x. So what is the differentiation? The tan u differentiation is sec square u, and the u differential is del u over del x. Similarly, the tan u differential with respect to y is sec square u and del u over del y, because we are differentiating with respect to y, is equal to tan u. So the sec square u is common, so you divide this equation by sec square u. So x del u over del x, y del u over del y is equal to 2 tan u by sec square u, and if you simplify this, you will get 2 sin u cos u, so which is equal to sin 2u. Now because we have to prove the second order derivatives, so directly you can use this form, that this is combination is equal to n minus 1 f. So this is tan u, tan u, tan u. So you have to differentiate tan u 2 times with respect to x, 2 times with respect to y, and this mixed derivative del x del y means first differentiate with respect to y, then with respect to x. So directly you can write this. Otherwise, you know that how we derive this. This has been derived from the first part here. So we can use that concept also. So if you have limited time, directly use the formula. Otherwise, what you do, you differentiate it first with respect to x. So x into del u over del x, what is differential? X. The differential of del u over del x with respect to x is del 2u over del x square. Second, the differential of x is 1 and del u over del x. And this y is constant, so the differential of del u over del y with respect to x is del 2u over del x del y. Now the differential of sin 2u with respect to x, first sin 2u is cos 2u, then the differential of 2u is 2 into del u over del x. So again del u over del x is here, so it is 2 cos 2u minus 1 del u over del x. Similarly, for the other variable y del 2 over del y square, x del 2y over del x del y is 2 cos 2u minus 1 del u over del y. So multiply this equation by x, this equation by y, and add. So after adding, you will get your required result. So this is 2u, sorry, 2f, and what is f? So this from the first part here, sin 2u, it is equal to sin 2u, and this cos 2u minus 1, it is into sin 2u, and this cos 2u can be written like 1 minus 2 sin square u. Cos 2 theta is equal to 1 minus sin square, so 1 minus 2 sin square theta. So cos 2u is equal to 1 minus 2 sin square u minus 1. So in this way, you will get your result. Here also, this u is equal to this. So this is a function of x over y, and this is a function of x over y. Sorry, this is not, this is y over x. And this is x over y. So what we can do, we can write this sine inverse 1 over y over x and plus tan inverse y over x. So all the terms are the functions of y over x, and into, because there is no term, so we can write x to the power 0. So x to the power 0 into function of y over x. So it is a homogeneous function of degree 0. Clear? So now u is a homogeneous function of degree 0. So by Euler's theorem, x del u over del x plus y del u over del y is equal to nu. So n is 0, so 0. So now you need to calculate only. So this we have to prove. So we have already proved. Now the second, prove this where log u is this. So now log u is, suppose z is equal to log u, and log u value is x cube plus y cube over 3x plus 4y. So you take x cube common from here. So x cube 1 plus y over x cube, and from the denominator x is common. So 3 plus y 4 y over x. So x cube by x is x square, and this is the functions of y over x. So this, using the same concept, z is a homogeneous function of degree 2 in x and y. So by Euler's theorem, x del z over del x plus y del z over del y is equal to 2, yani nz. So n is 2, so n 2z. Now del z over del x is what? Because you have to differentiate this z with respect to x. So first you differentiate with respect to u. So the differential of log u is 1 by u into del u over del x. So del z over del x is 1 by u del u over del x. Similarly, del z over del y is equal to 1 by u del u over del y. So you substitute these in this equation, you will get your required result. Similarly, this is sine inverse of something. So this u is not homogeneous. You cannot take x to the power something common from here. But when you apply sine operator here on both of the sides, so now sine u, so u is not homogeneous. Now if you take sine inverse here, so sine u is equal to this, and this you can take that x to the power x common from numerator and x to the power 8 common from denominator. So x to the power 1 minus 8 is x to the power minus 7, and this is all terms are in terms of y over x. So this is now sin u, यानी जो उन्होंने ओमेगा लिया है, that sin u or omega is a homogeneous function of degree -7 in x, y, z, because there are 3 variables. So by Euler's theorem, x del omega over del x, y del omega over del y, z del omega over del z is equal to n minus 7 into function omega. So you calculate del omega over del x is, we have to differentiate omega with respect to x. So differential of sin u with respect to x, sin u means cos u and del u over del x. Similarly, with respect to y, with respect to z, substitute, you will get your result. Now u is x cube, y cube, z cube. Now these are in multiplications, not in algebraic plus or minus. So x cube, y cube, z cube, this term has degree 9. So we will take x to the power 9 common from the here numerator. So x to the power 9 into y over x cube, z over x cube. Clear? Because we have taken x to the power 9 common, so we have to adjust x to the power 6 because x cube is there. So x to the power 9 y over x cube, z over x cube. So इस x cube से वो x to the power 9 क्या बन जाएगा? x cube. And फिर डिनोमिनेटर से भी हमने x cube कॉमन ले लिया. So this is 1 plus y over x cube, z over x cube. So x cube नीचे से कॉमन आ गया. तो x to the power 9 by x to the power 6, sorry, x to the power 3. So ये कितना बनेगा? x to the power 6. So x to the power 6 is there. So v is a homogeneous function of degree 6 in x, y, z. तो यूलर्स थ्योरम से ये प्रूफ हो जाएगा. And second function जो है plus log this. So log of this x y, तो इस x y y z z x by x square y square z square को हम ऐसे लिख सकते हैं. x square कॉमन ले लीजिए ऊपर से. So y over x z over x और नीचे से आ जाएगा ये कॉमन. तो therefore w is a homogeneous function of degree 0 because बाहर कुछ नहीं है, x to the power 0 नहीं है, मतलब कुछ भी नहीं है x की पावर पर. So this is a function of y over x z over x और into हम क्या लिख देते हैं x to the power 0. So this is homogeneous function of degree 0. So यूलर्स थ्योरम से ये प्रूफ हो जाएगा. दोनों को ऐड कर दीजिए, ये वाला पार्ट, हमें हमारा रिजल्ट 6v जो हमें प्रूफ करना था वो मिल जाए. मीन्स हमें केवल वैल्यू निकालनी है, तीनों को आप फाइंड आउट कर दीजिए. क्योंकि u क्या है? u इज इक्वल टू वन फंक्शन प्लस अनदर फंक्शन. तो दिस इज v, दिस इज w. तो डेल u ओवर डेल x की वैल्यू क्या हो जाएगी? डेल v ओवर डेल x प्लस डेल ओमेगा ओवर डेल x. ऐसे ही डेल u ओवर डेल y की वैल्यू क्या हो जाएगी? डेल w ओवर डेल x, डेल w ओवर डेल y. वही क्या है? ये तीनों क्या है? डेल u ओवर डेल x, डेल u ओवर डेल y, डेल u ओवर डेल z. इट इज इक्वल टू 6 टाइम v. बाकी ऐसे ही क्वेश्चन है, आप ट्राई करिए. कोई प्रॉब्लम है, कोई कंफ्यूजन है तो हम लाइव क्लासेस में या व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप पर डिस्कस करेंगे. Z is a homogeneous function of degree n x y. Show that this we have already proved. Again, इसमें sin inverse दिया है u is equal to, तो पहले हम क्या करेंगे, क्योंकि sin inverse of this is not homogeneous, but हम sin inverse को अगर इस साइड ले जाएंगे तो sin u क्या हो जाएगा? होमोजेनियस बन जाएगा x प्लस वाई ओवर स्क्वायर रूट x प्लस स्क्वायर रूट वाई. तो ऊपर से x कॉमन लीजिए, नीचे से स्क्वायर रूट x कॉमन लीजिए, तो x टू द पावर हाफ आपका कांस्टेंट बन जाएगा. सो दिस इज होमोजेनियस फंक्शन ऑफ 1/2. तो थ्योरम से क्या होगा? z इज इक्वल टू साइन u ले लिया है, तो x डेल z ओवर डेल x, y डेल z ओवर डेल y इज इक्वल टू n यानी हाफ इनटू z, और z की वैल्यू क्या है? साइन u. सो डेल z ओवर डेल x मींस डेल ओवर डेल एक्स ऑफ साइन यू. तो साइन यू का डिफरेंशियल क्या होगा? कॉस यू डेल यू ओवर डेल एक्स, कॉस यू डेल यू ओवर डेल वाई. तो इससे आपको जो रिक्वायर्ड रिजल्ट है वो मिल जाएगा. ये सेकंड ऑर्डर वाला है. तो ये आपकी कुछ प्रैक्टिस के लिए क्वेश्चन से अनसॉल्व, आप प्रैक्टिस कीजिए, कोई डाउट होगा तो हम डिस्कस करेंगे. So in the coming lecture, we will discuss about total differential. We will start our next topic, total differentiations.